Hello friend, I've got here the 2002 Volkswagen Beetle with the TDI engine. I will be replacing the transmission mount. So let's go together and see how it's done. I've got here 3 brand new mounts for that engine. It's a engine mount, transmission mount and the pendulum. And the transmission mount is located on the driver's side of the engine. I will start with unplugging that MAV sensor electric connector. I will continue with unplugging the air pipe. The whole box is being held by 2 10mm bolts. I will disconnect the vacuum hose on the back, and here we go. We have it nicely outside, and that gives us first time nice view of the transmission mount. I will remove this cover, and that gives me access to all 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and through this hole to the 4th one down there. I did carefully support it, engine and transmission, before removing that transmission mount. I will create some marks for myself for a correct positioning of the new mount. I will use 18mm socket to remove these 2 bolts right now. The second 2 bolts are 16mm. And there is one more bolt which is right here. It's a 13mm which holds the bracket to the body. Now removing all 5 bolts finally allows me to remove the entire mount. Here you can see them side by side. I will perfectly clean the entire area and I'm ready start installation procedure. Now I was able carefully to squeeze in that new mount, and this is when the fun begins. These are the 5 bolts which we have removed. Only this one, the bracket one, can be reused. These 2 and these 2 has to be purchased brand new. This bracket bolt which we are using needs to be tightened to 25 Newton meters. Now these 2 bolts which are holding the mount to the body, they need to be tightened 40 Newton meters, and after that additional 90-degree turn. Now using my jack I will be carefully lifting slightly entire transmission and the engine to align these marks which I made in past, and to correctly attach the mount to the transmission. In my case I will use carefully and gently a pry bar, as you can see, to nicely align it together. This part is really important because you want to make sure that that mount is correctly aligned. You will tighten these bolts 60 Newton meters plus 90-degree turn. The mount is correctly in place, so you can remove your supporting jack. I'm making sure again that everything is installed correctly, and I can basically install everything back in reverse order as it was removed. And you can finally enjoy your new transmission mount. So please stay tuned, or even better subscribe, because many videos about the service and maintenance are coming very soon. Thank you and have a nice day.